Hello, and welcome to Think About It. I don't think there's any doubt that the most talented, effective public speaker in the Obama administration is the First Lady. At the DNC, she did a fantastic job with her speech, speaking with great passion and energy about her upbringing. She talked about how her parents fought for everything they had, worked hard, diligently, pulled themselves up by their bootstraps, and headed off to work day and night to provide for the family. She talked about meeting Barack and how they didn't have much of anything and they had to scrap for every meal, places to live, and through their educational efforts, and came to the point where they are now. It was fascinating watching and listening to the speech because I thought she's clearly missing something. After all, this is a couple and an administration that has now dedicated itself to minimizing the impact of working really hard, to pulling yourself up by your bootstraps and becoming highly successful. This is an administration that seeks to punish and demonize those who have done that exact thing. After all, they're not paying their fair share. Never mind the 50% of Americans who pay no federal taxes. Apparently, fair share means those who have worked hard and have made a successful effort at it need to pay even more, so that those who do nothing don't have to do anything. Which is kind of strange to me. Until, of course, I look at the official logo for the DNC. Have you seen it? Here it is. What do you notice that's specifically odd or unusual about this logo? The people are drowning in red ink. You can't write stuff this good. First, we had the eroding sand sculpture of a comically Bill Cosby look-alike Barack Obama, and now we get to the official logo, which has the people being inundated by red ink. How fitting for an administration that continues to send out mixed signals all the time, talking one way, leading in the other. Oddly enough, the theme of the convention is forward, and yet on night one of the featured speakers was Jimmy Carter. On night two was Bill Clinton. I'll tell you what, nothing says forward more than reaching into the past. As for the Obamas and the way that they lead, might I suggest, Michelle, that as you continue to deliver really good speeches, you adhere to the lessons of those speeches. I have no doubt that your parents are incredibly proud of you having made it to where you are, and they should be. But if they're really listening to the words that you say and comparing them to the policies of your husband, they must be shaking their heads at least a little, because there are incredibly scrambled signals coming from this administration as you move forward into the past.